already know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos.
I'm down. I want all the smoke. I'm smoking chili cutting fire. I'm smoking that pack. I'm smoking that pack today, y'all. I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and off we go from Tampa.
Let's get it.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I want all the smoke.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jihad Ward drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. And some room to maneuver. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Yeah, get it.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off.
Leave it open. I'm going to get it.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time.
I see that to the cut.
Get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Once I'm done playing him, y'all, he ain't going to want to play no more.
And he'll get this down inside.
I'm going to have 21 him in the first half.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option.
It's on a lab pack night, y'all.
Go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Making
his presence felt in the backfield.
Touchdown right here. Watch this.
2nd down and goal.
You took it away. You took it away. You took it away. You took it away. It's all good. You took it away. Watch this. Okay, now watch this. I hear you.
His name in the stat
I hear you.
sheet.
I'm gonna jump.
Now
Jump, you ain't gonna do nothing.
to expire, we get a whistle.
I'm finna take it. Right here, I'm finna take it.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first
Florida.
quarter. Here's 3rd and goal now, back at the 11.
Oh, see, I'm in the south. Yeah. I'm gonna show what the south do to you. You know what I'm saying?
From the gun, Jackson.
I see you open, but I ain't gonna.
Right.
He's
gonna go down.
Okay, David.
Picks up his
You gonna do that shit when y'all play them Chiefs? I know that.
4th down. Here's Jackson being chased
touchdown.
left.
He dropped the ball. He dropped it in the end zone. Oh my God. He done dropped that bit in the end zone on the kid.
And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Winston
gonna throw a pick.
Winston
gonna throw a pick. Watch what I say. He can't take pressure.
Jameis to throw it.
Told you. Then I caught it. That's what I tell you, boy. I caught that thing, boy.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
My stream gonna think I'm trash, man. But they already know what time it is. We smoking chili cutting. We smoking that 555 night.
After the interception, here's Jackson on the move to his left. Got
we smoking that pat night.
Ravens touchdown.
Good play.
Willie Snead there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Tucker
going 21. They want to put 21 on board, man.
And that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in
Donut.
the end zone.
What he eating tonight? Donut?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
He said to find that out loud.
The Bucs offense.
Oh yeah, I'm a 21 him, all right. Watch this.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
I tell you what.
To escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce and all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack.
You see me? They already told you. They already told you you wasn't gonna win this match. Now you gonna win. I'll say this now. You gonna win. We get a full clean game, you ain't gonna win.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
We're talking about 21. Let's go ahead 21.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones.
Where you going?
So
where you going?
Tackle,
where are you going?
3
Quit
yards
playing,
on
boy.
the
You
gain.
going,
They're
boy?
going
I'm
to need to
finna
do
shake this
better
out,
on this
man.
next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
We smoking that Pat tonight, man. We smoking them Buccaneers tonight. We smoking you tonight, boy.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh, you got that.
It's
Evans. Where you going, Evans? Big boy.
And he almost
You
gets
got little
this to the
first, but hey,
30,
you
taken
smoking
down
tonight.
about a yard shy.
Gonna roll up.
First
Go
down,
on, roll that
Tampa
Pat,
Bay
man.
there, a gain of 13. Winston.
I'm gonna shut. So you gonna be doing that all game? I'm gonna say that now. I got something for
And
that.
they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer
You gonna do that all
first
game?
down.
Say that now.
I like that one, partner. They go back
Pit.
to back
Pit right here.
with excellent
Can't
gains.
stop.
And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing
Can't
the
stop
ball
it.
to. He's the
Next time
best
gonna be a
guy.
pit. Next time gonna be a
Get
pit.
him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Winston.
after that,
That's
that's
caught
fair.
by the big tight end,
You
O.J.
gonna score?
Howard. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are
smoking that
emphasizing
poke.
speed on defense in
him up.
every
Stop playing
position.
with him. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna smoke him
The
up
tight ends
already.
have
I'm stop
created
playing.
So many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker,
Give me that. I told you, boy. I told you. That ain't gonna go down all game, man. I told you that ain't
so
gonna
that's
go all.
back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
I tried to
Ordinarily,
warn you.
we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense
I
and just
tried
give
to
them a
warn
whole
you, man.
lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm trying to come on. Touchdown. Lamar. Touchdown. Come on. Get him in. It ran out of bounds. What? Get him in.
Using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Quit playing.
So
Open
a big
21.
play
They
as
said
he gets
21.
him all
My
the
check
way
said
down to
21.
the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Stop playing with him.
From the red
Touchdown.
zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead
Who's
there.
my next victim, man? I'm going to play 3 more games, man.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs
Who's
like
my
that
next
first
victim,
down
man?
there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's
Who's
going to
my
find
next
his
victim?
tight end Boyle.
I see over there, Ingram.
And they'll bring him down at
Who's
the
my next victim?
13-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got it to Ingram.
Come on.
Complete.
In that chicken
And
box.
he's
Come
able
on.
to pick up the first
Who's gonna be my
down
next
before
victim?
he's tackled right
Who's gonna be
at
my
the
next
10.
victim? You already dead. You already. They finna go ahead and get you a funeral right now. As we speak,
Coming
they
up
already.
at halftime in a little less than
And if
2 minutes.
man
we'll
already
send
know
you
what
to
time it is.
Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing
That's
by.
touchdown right here.
Highlights and analysis of this first. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Well, the Dirt said,
happy with me, but I think he took
he missed the field goal, but it's all good. 14 good. My check probably caught it to her. That's all. It's all good, though.
I like it.
We're going to still 21. We still going to 21 them, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how we come. Every team I play, we 21. Ain't nobody. Every team I play for now, I'm going to get 21.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their
don't keep throwing the
confidence.
Evans, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
With the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Winston.
He's going to bark up,
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline.
Pitt.
Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Perfect use of Pitt.
Picked off
I ain't no Alabama. Look, that perfect use of pit. Look, watch
so
that.
That is 3 interceptions now in this first half.
Quit playing, man. This is for real. This is real life, you know what I'm saying? This is for real. I'm trying to say, I'm about that. I'm really him. I'm really him. And I'm just doing the same plays on you.
That's not really his stature here, but he has been.
Get off him, man. You gotta get off that man. Quit playing with that man. Lamar ain't nobody to play with, man.
Who's behind him? Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
I could have got extra yards off of that, but I ain't done. So I'm gonna go right here. It's touchdown right here. I can say you can. It's touchdown right here. Wide open field right here. Touchdown right here.
It's Jackson out to his left.
Touchdown right here.
Snead's got it.
Did I say that? Touchdown right here. 21. Check 21.
Willie Snead. 2 catches,
and I promise y'all 21. Somebody go for the extra.
So far.
Go for the extra point, man.
Push further out in front.
No,
he's
it's the wrong team, man. It's the wrong people you playing with, man.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating.
Oh, look, see how you in. Look.
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here to the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
You gonna rush me? I'm gonna hit him with that hit stick. Look, he's gonna rush me. Oh, he overthrew him. That would have been touch. He overthrew him hard. He overthrew him way hard. Overthrew him.
And I think that
it's all
in
good,
most
though.
places on the
Let's
field,
keep you in the game.
if you have
keep
that
you alive.
much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion.
I'm a Florida baby. You go with the ball.
There's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
I'm a Florida boy. I've been saying go for them in no Madden. They how they get
we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter.
Give him that donut. Free donut.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3
He got loose.
Already, you've got nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start.
Oh, he got loose. Oh, check it. Check him got loose. Oh, good.
He finally
good,
goes down.
Good, because you ain't good. You can
reaching the 21. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
Pit dog. Pit dog. 3 pits to the. Hey. I said what I said.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, cheating.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half.
Okay, you staying with it.
We all have that little extra
I'm trying to get back to you.
That says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now?
That could have really duped the whole defensive lineman. I really want to run.
That can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that can get you in big trouble.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson, flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he's taken
he from the first drive. Came back and put 19. Came back and put 19 on the board. That's Lamar for you, though. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to make it down to the.
They'll throw on first down.
I see a wide open lane.
Forced out to his left. He finds an opening past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
50 yards, 58 yards.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I'm putting 21. You let it say.
Thank you.
I'm putting
and we welcome
21.
everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
You must have just started.
Taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, you'll get
a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I used to get skunked every time I played it. Got mad enough to pick one team I like to play with. I like a mobile quarterback, so I picked Lamar. You know what I'm saying?
They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
If nothing ain't open, he's going to get it.
He's going to get it. You know what I'm saying? He's going to run for the extra 20 yards. Get some consistency, something
sustained. He's going to break tackles and all that. He's going to outrun the defensive line and all that.
and find a way to get back in this one.
I like that.
Because right now you're down big.
Winston's
you're
a pocket
out.
quarterback.
Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
You got to click on your PS PlayStation thing in the middle of your
first and 10.
Just right there. Yeah, right there. I add you.
Now
Winston.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
You chilling, cutting, bumping edge of that now as you speak.
Able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
I think we've seen this before.
I can let my computer play you. You ain't gonna win.
Scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Matter of fact, you got the YouTube.
Number 3 right now. 3-score game. Third
you got your phone on you right now.
Not what they wanted, and you can tell on the side.
Now, go ahead and type in Goldenboy with 2 eyes and a 6 on YouTube, and you'll see yourself.
The interception woes, they just continue
you'll see yourself getting your ass
At this
whooped.
point, you got to be thinking, is it something between
the
you'll
see your ass getting your ass whooped right now.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there
with
a
2
little
eyes
bit.
at the end and then a 6.
It's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Type it. You see my game. You see my gamer tag. My tag name. Type in that.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You see it? All right. Watch it for a little minute. And then subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment under it. You the one getting your ass whooped.
Operating from the gun, Jackson buying time to his left.
I'm trying to do in, bro.
He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. William Goldenboyh.
Since I know you screen watching, I'm about to run no huddle. No huddle.
After the sack on first down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Leave a like. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe to it.
Put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first.
It's a red button. Click on the video, and it's a red button under near my channel name, and it's gonna say subscribe. You found it. You don't see the subscribe button? It's red. It's red.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
No, it's in the middle. It's in the middle of the
Now he'll pull it down.
It's in the middle of the
down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage down.
It's next to my name when you say 64 subscribers.
First down on a 13-yard run.
You don't see it under the light button. Where you like it at? Under the light button. You must got the live chat open up. You got live chat open up. Close it out.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw.
I could have scored, but I'm going to score right now.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 7 yards away as the Ravens push further out in front. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long.
You like the video?
There he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing,
I'm gonna add you on my PlayStation. I be on. What games you be on?
He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side,
you be on Warzone?
You guys start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat.
All right, yeah, I've been Warzone too, so I'm gonna add you on now.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So I get done with this game, I'm going to add you on PSN, and I'm just going to invite you to a party. You be on GTA too, right? You be on GTA?
Offense set to begin their next possession.
Yeah, I'll be having.
Almost through
if you look at my videos, I'll be having a little car meet from the
game. Still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
I'm put 45
not
on
many
you.
teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Put 45 up in the Super Bowl.
On second down and 4. Winston, he completes it to Evans.
Oh, he don't. Nah, he ain't. I should let you go. I'm gonna let you go.
Touchdown,
I'm gonna let you go.
Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 72 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
Man, don't score a little touchdown and start running your mouth, man. I let you score.
They need a few big plays to go their way. That's
don't worry about it.
I'm
gonna put 45 on you. Don't worry about it.
Time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Yeah, you're on the board now. You ain't even gonna win nothing.
And following the touchdown,
they said stop playing with him. Alright, I'm stop playing with him. Let me show you. Hey, check me out now. I'm gonna show you something now. Let me show you. Cause I let you get that little touchdown. You didn't run in your mouth. Now I'm gonna put up 45 on you now. So all I need is 25 more. Man, if I put up 50, all I need is 25 more points. I'm gonna go ahead and score. I'm gonna go ahead and score fast just like this. Watch this. You gonna see? All right. You keep playing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good.
I know you screen.
What's your approach on this drive?
You got me screen. I know you
playing the clock game.
But they don't stop
yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
You got that.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time,
the one thing like my offense, I run the same offense. Because you know, look, I know you watching. I know you screen watching. I know you screen watching. But that ain't gonna start nothing though. Watch this.
He's got a first down past the 30.
Watch this. Quit playing with me, boy. Quit playing. Quit playing with me, man. Quit playing with me, dog.
A big time game there on the keeper using his legs to earn a first down.
Hey.
Now Jackson steps away. And now Jackson
oh, he's bubbled. He's bubbled.
And it's picked up.
I'm trying to be fancy. I'm really trying to be fancy.
Over at the 26-yard line.
I'm really trying to be fancy, man. But I know how you play, though, so I'm going to get the ball back. I don't like that, though. Pick, you're going to throw a pick right now. If you throw that ball, watch you throw a pick.
Drive started. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right
throw
back.
Throw a pick right now. Throw a pick right now. You can throw a pick, man. That's how I'm put up 25 more on you, boy. I can't put up 25 in the fourth quarter. I need to get the ball right now.
The 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Winston.
Pick 6.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, I'm smoking
it's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter.
Fat Blunt. Fat Glizzy.
Pat
Glizzy, man. I'm trying to tell you, boy, quit playing. Quit playing. Ooh, he got open.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's more evidence tonight, man. We're smoking the Buccaneers tonight, man. Buccaneers.
This
how they gonna play in the Super Bowl. What?
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room.
That's how they gonna play the Super Bowl.
1st and 10. To throw is Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion, went just shy of the marker. To the air again with Winston. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for.
If you watching, man, go ahead and drop a comment.
The offense on third down tonight,
going to drop a comment,
okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
Whoever watches,
looking at third and a few inches.
Like it. Go ahead and like the video, man. Go ahead and like the video.
They'll throw again. Winston.
If you like the video right now, man, I go ahead and get the ball back and score. This for y'all. This for whoever watching. This for y'all.
First down at the Ravens 37.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there.
You gonna score again? Come on, man.
Winston now to throw on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
I'm going to add you first. I'm going to play somebody else after you, but I'm going to add you when I get off this stream. When I get off the stream, but just be ready. Just accept the invite. So we'll be jumping on GT after this. Let's go. Then after that, let's go. If I burn him, if I juke him, I'm out of here. I'm going to go.
And it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 65 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a...
And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh, no, what I'm doing? Tell him to lead the game. That's all. They told him to take lead the game, man.
Big lead. They said forget one. We want
two.
They
say
instead they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempted. 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of...
Well, no, we need to jump on GC after this, though. If I can, I got this $1 million heist. You could, you know,
meeting them again somewhere down the line.
You good at GTA, right?
Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive
no, GTA is, right?
And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. And
yeah,
now here's another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up
I really said 45, but I'm just going to go ahead and score, man.
42-yard line.
We having a field day today.
Usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So
I would try to play with major streamers, man, when that asking how to play this.
But when you really one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
But Slam, I'm trying to tell you. You still stream watch. I see.
Taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been if he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
When you try to do the game, you try to replay the game and they don't let you replay it, I probably have to add you.
And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call.
I'm getting 45 like this cut.
A one-play drive where you throw an interception.
I'm getting 45.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
Put my stream, I got to get him 45.
Show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 2nd and 10, Winston. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing, Winston.
He got Evans. I was looking for him, too.
Open, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
Evans down the sideline.
He won't be able to smile about it. Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
They're going to run for him with Jones. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
You know that touchdown was a look, but I wouldn't even try to give you that touch. See, the first one I gave to you, but this one I wasn't trying to give you that one.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
You don't get it back. I want to try to run this back.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'm telling you, bro. Tell him what we're doing, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you're still taking shots like that downfield.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Don't even worry about it, bro. We're going to score in
Jackson's going to throw it. This one complete to Ingram. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
Oh, I ran straight to you, man. I would have hit down the sideline
himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important
I ain't been on Madden so long, bro.
Things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he uncorks it for Snead. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm catching.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Brown, complete.
Come on, hurry up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson rolling to his left. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw towards the end zone for Brown. And this one taken in on the right side.
Did they give me that? No,
and he caught that. It's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one didn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
Watching this stream, man, go ahead and drop a comment in the chat. Drop one little comment in the chat, man. I don't care what it is. Drop a comment. Make sure you hit that like button too. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe for me. That's what's on my net picture, man.
On my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never
tell him to lead the game. That's not out. He's so funny, for real.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and our home team. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Southern California. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Still white 90. Hey, bro, 80. White. 6.
First down, Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant.
I forgot I was playing. I'm looking at the chat.
He's at the 30. 10.
You got that. I heard that. You got that. I give it to him.
Keenan Allen, 77 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was the part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Especially after I'm done with it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll roll him out. And right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. To throw is Rivers. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 57, Mike Brown. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Slam.
Throwing again. Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good. 190. Keep it skinny. Watch twitch. Behind.
Now Rivers. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Joey Bosa drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Throwing is Jackson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Rivers now. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Load it! Load it! Hey, Delta! Check safety! Check safety! Done!
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Hey, Delta!
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Alpha!
Rivers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, but it'll be 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Rivers. And it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A full touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. First quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other side.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. There's a nice move. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately. There goes Mark Ingram. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 80 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to
try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. After the interception, here's Jackson on the move to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
SEC violation.
No doubt.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing Rivers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And that'll bring up second down. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rivers again. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Now Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He'll run it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Jackson, being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He was out of bounds.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
He probably thought he had me, boy.
Jackson from the shotgun, rolling to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are back within a single score. Now Tucker to add the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Throwing, Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
12. I got you, boy. Watch the action.
They'll throw again. Rivers. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Quick,
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Benjamin's got it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Go for the field goal, man.
There's
go for that field goal.
To the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
To throw, Rivers, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Justin Ellis. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be done.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up at the 12, and he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD. Short throw, pick-6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
He'll try and run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He's going to run it with Lamar.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
When it's time needed.
From the gun, Jackson out to his left. And now look at this. Big gain and a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'll come back from that.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson. And he's got Snead. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
He uncorks it for Snead. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Great thought.
Willie Snead. 52 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 61 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 9-yard touchdown run, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Charger drive about to get going. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half, maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact same thing mine did. Okay. It's okay to be confident, son, but overconfident, that's not a good thing. And that's maybe what we saw here. They thought they had this thing in hand, had full control, and guess what? They've got to find a way to get back to where they were before.
You think Papa Davis and Papa Godwin would get along?
I think they'd get along just fine. And you know something? They'd still be giving us advice.
Absolutely. Now Rivers. Open man is Allen. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Now Gordon on first down. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Throwing on second down. Rivers. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Rivers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch. Hey, go Orange. Orange. Under 10.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And now here is another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Jackson will keep it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's Jackson rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Jackson buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Hey, go orange.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, it's complete to Snead. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 93 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Important extra point up and through, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Rivers. Caught by Allen. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 49 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
Get off the field. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Play 89.
Rivers. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that. But they have.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. On the move to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Yeah, I was wrong, man.
He'll take it at the 42. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
180. Stop, 180. 180. 36. Buckle one. Coming this way. Here we go.
Rivers to throw. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Now Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
All right, close enough.
Is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they can't, it's a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
What's up, brother? Y'all can start out right now. All right.